Hello there, Cancers. Welcome to your November 2016 tarot reading. So this is going to run from November 15th to the end of the month. This is the mid-month reading. One of the first things that I'm feeling here is there's this overwhelming sense of like balance being brought back into your life, okay? So you're balancing, I feel like, you're in a state of zen emotionally. Things are going to be very smooth for the next 2 weeks. And I feel financially, things are starting to straighten themselves out. You are getting into the routine. You are getting into the process of accepting, the things, the responsibilities that you need to take care of, as well as, how to be on track so that you're not working at cross purposes with yourself, or you're not like inundating yourself with too much work where you can't really enjoy, the leisure activities. So I feel like you're in a really good I guess like a good emotional state right now for the next 2 weeks at least. What I feel coming through, and that's you're thinking about, is I feel like they're saying there are a lot of friends to see, people from afar that you want to make connections with. Like I feel professional contacts, I feel work associates, and as well, they're saying that for some of you there is financial opportunities coming through from far away. I feel that you might be coming across like a slow period in your professional life or in your work environment right now. So you are thinking about taking up financial opportunities far away. But what they're saying is that you're not going to need to venture very far. And what you have is kind of like right here. So focus on opportunities here, because the ones that are far away, after you subtract after you do the deductions when it comes to like mileage, wear and tear on your car, all the gas that you're going to have to expend, I feel that it's just not going to pan out, and it's not going to be as financially lucrative as you had hoped. So look for opportunities that are around you, okay? I do feel if you are in a little bit of a slow time frame right now when it comes to work, this might be a good time for you to take a vacation. For a lot of you, I feel that it's really going to help rejuvenate you. What I'm also seeing as well is I do see custody issues, okay? So I feel that you are trying to get yourself in a situation like a home environment, either looking for a new apartment, looking for a new house, looking for a more stable home environment, so that you can raise the children. And I do see some arguments regarding where the children needs to be, what time they need to be dropped off, picked up, etc., between you and another person. And I feel like, this is a joint custody type of issue I feel coming through. But more than anything, I feel that, you are going to have like the housing market right now. If you're in the market for a new house or a new apartment, I feel there's something here about something in your record, either a criminal record or a credit record, where it might not permit you, or it might not have permitted you in the past to look for a very good home. But I do sense for this month, at least going into December, I do sense that these issues are going to clear up. You're going to be able to explain your case. You're going to have certain things wiped off from your record so that you can have enough credit to rent or purchase a property. So these things are good. These are good things. I feel like it's not going to pan out. It's not going to be like immediate, because these fixing up, these fixes that you need to implement when it comes to your credit score, credit rating, or even your past, your employment record, your driving record, things like that. They're going to take, like about 3 or 4 months to really pan out, to really clear up, okay? What I'm also getting is that for those of you who are, in some type of a custody issue, I do see some agreements need to be met between, how much the child needs. So, this we're talking about like buying gifts or financial expenditures to take care of the little ones. And I feel that you both are going to decide on a very fair amount, okay? I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very fair. So I don't feel that they're money grubbing. I don't feel that they're trying to get one over on you. I do feel that everyone mutually cares about, the child's well-being. So I feel that you have somebody that wants to cooperate, okay? I do sense as well for others of you, there might be, a lot of solicitations for jobs from afar, and also for, romantic partners even from afar. And you want to be very careful about where you are expending your energy. So think about things, long term. If you, for example, met somebody recently and you're like head over heels, just infatuated, they're asking you, really think about long term where this is going. Example, like 6 7 months down the line, are they still going to be in the picture with me? So they really want you to have some serious thoughts about not just fun and games, but when it comes to solid relationships, and whether or not it's worth it to dump so much of your time and energy in, especially if they're from a distance. Mainly because I feel like, in within the next month or so, you might change your mind, okay? So just something to think about. And you obviously know if they're going to be, panning out for you, because your heart knows. So I feel that it's really important for you to like not be so starry-eyed and not be so completely swept off your feet that you're not thinking about things through logically. So I see a lot of emotions like boiling over. And I feel like you're not making decisions that are rational, that are long term, and that are sustainable. So just keep that in mind as well. The last thing that I'm feeling here is, especially for those of you in stable relationships and you have children together, like if you're living together or married, or even dating the person that you have a child with, I do see they're saying some institutional news regarding the child's academic progress or behavioral progress. So I feel like there might be some disciplinary actions associated with the child, and I feel that you both are going to have to come together as a unit to figure out how to proceed with proper punishment, or at least to flush out the story, hear your child's point of view, and then hear his or her teacher's point of view. So those two things are coming through. And then I feel that, either way, I feel like there is an opposing energy where one partner is very, very soft, very accommodating, and, it's kind of like a very lax parent. And then the other partner is very on top of the game, is a little bit of a, intensive parent. So I feel that these issues when it comes to child rearing practices and what's appropriate and what's not, and how to be involved in the child's life, these things are coming through from both ends, okay? What is also one last message that I'm getting here is, I feel for a lot of you, there might have been a person they're saying that you had a very, very, very significant relationship with. So from the past, okay? And I feel like this person is no longer in your life. And I feel like this is a really good person, but you had your creative differences, and you don't really have a common vision, common goals. And as a result of it, I feel that, things have ended between the two of you. And I do sense as well, they're saying, you need to close some doors, Cancer. I keep seeing these straggling relationships that are like, hanging on by a thread. And I feel like, a lot of them are just hanging on by a thread. And you just need to like, finalize some decisions on your romantic sector and just, close the doors and just move on, okay? So I feel like you're on the tail end of this. And thank God, because it is November. It's like the second to last month of the year. So I feel this is something you're going to have to do for your well-being. And, I mentioned this with Pisces too. They needed to clear up, close some doors on the past and close some doors on some things for good, so that the universe can deliver new things. And I feel like the same message applies here for you guys. And I feel that, you can't have all these cord of attachments lingering, like, I would say like, your energy is being directed in so many people that you can't manage one thing. You can't have one relationship go the way that you want, because you have cords of attachment to the past and to too many other avenues and other people. So try to narrow down your energy and focus on one thing, and make sure that is completed first before you branch off to do other things, okay? So redirect our energy to achieve our goals. I feel like that's a really important thing for you guys for the next 2 months, and I would say for all through December as well. But I feel that you're in a very chill, relaxed, as well as a very stable emotional state right now. And you have things that you need to do, but I do feel that you're approaching it in a very strategic manner. You're not pressed for time, and so I feel like things are going well for the next 2 weeks. Okay, it's going to be an easy 2 weeks, I would say. I do wish you all the best. Enjoy Thanksgiving for those who are celebrating in the States. And I'll be back in December. Take care. Bye-bye.